is the October edition of UNITAR News. The headlines are: UNITAR opened a representational office in Brasilia, Brazil, on the 13th of October 2010, the first outposted office launched in a developing country. The new office will strengthen UNITAR's presence in Brazil and in Latin America and the Caribbean, and is expected to also promote South-South cooperation in the region, as well as with Portuguese-speaking countries in Africa. The inauguration took place at the National School of Public Administration in Brasilia, capital of Brazil. The event gathered H.E. Paulo Bernardo, Minister of Planning, Budget and Management of Brazil, Ms. Helena Quero do Amaral, Director of the National School of Public Administration, H.E. Minister Marco Ferrani, Director of the Brazilian Cooperation Agency, Mr. Rodrigo da Rocha Lores, President of the Management Council of CIFAL Curitiba. Before closing the event, Director of the project at INAB, Ms. Margaret Baroni, and the future head of office of UNITAR Brasilia presented the institutional framework governing the cooperation, as well as the biennial work plan established jointly between UNITAR and INAB to start the activities in Brazil. CIFAL Jeju's inauguration ceremony was also held on October 13, 2010, at the International Peace Center in Jeju, Republic of Korea. Ambassador Daho Chung, CIFAL's Jeju director, welcomed the audience of 60 guests, while the governor of Jeju, Special Self-Governing Province, Mr. Ken Min-woo, gave congratulatory remarks.
교육훈련기관인 유니타르 국제훈련센터가 제주에 문을 열었습니다. 아시아 태평양 지역과의 국제 교류가 활발해지면서 제주의 국제적 위상이 더 높아지게 됐습니다. 하창훈 기자가 취재했습니다.
Highlighting the significance of CIFAL Jeju in supporting the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals in the Asia-Pacific region through capacity building and knowledge sharing. Mr. Jun Young-sun, the CEO of the Yon Association of the Republic of Korea, noted CIFAL Jeju's role in responding to growing needs for international cooperation. CIFAL Jeju is the newest local development training center under UNITAR's network of affiliated training centers, or the CIFAL network. The CIFAL network serves as a regional to local level training platform for training local actors on sustainable development topics. The training themes are chosen based on identified regional challenges and needs, which are related to decentralization, urbanization, basic services delivery, or green growth.
세미나 형식으로 워크숍 형식으로 진행하게 되겠습니다.
유니타르 훈련센터가 제주에 설립된 것은 더 큰 의미가 있습니다.
From October 31st to November 3rd, 2010, the Geneva Center for Security Policy and Interpeace, with the support of UNITAR PTP and the Federal Department of Foreign Affairs of Switzerland, conducted the second senior-level peacebuilding course entitled Enhancing Leadership in Peacebuilding in Geneva, Switzerland. The course provided an opportunity for practitioners to enhance their understanding of effective leadership in peacebuilding by focusing on the styles and skills in leadership necessary to translate strategic-level thinking into practical applications, addressing the need to develop consensus building and exploring necessary factors for sustainable peace. Speakers included Mr. Ellen Doss, former Undersecretary General of the United Nations, Ms. Louise Fréchette, former Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations under Kofi Annan, Professor Dr. Stephen Haynes, Mr. Art Norris, Lieutenant General Dr. Lazaro Kipkurui Subueo, Ms. Martina Sanchi, Ms. Yasmin Louise Suka, Ambassador William Lacey Swing, Ambassador Fred Tanner, Mr. Scott Weber, and Mr. Peter Woodrow, MPA. Topics covered were sustainable peacebuilding, strategic peacebuilding, collaborative strategy, and leadership in peacebuilding, as well as a discussion on the North-South conflict in Sudan. Participants finished the course with a own perspective on the tangibles and intangibles that make a society resilient to violent conflict and hence add up to sustainable peace, what makes peacebuilding efforts effective, and what strategy is, how to craft it, and how to understand the challenges of strategy in peacebuilding. UNITAR's multilateral diplomacy program conducted a 3-week-long workshop with participating trainers from the diplomatic academies of South Africa and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The unique setup of this training of trainers consisted of several related workshops that mutually reinforced each other, thereby leading to an unprecedented added value for both diplomatic academies. The main component of the training of trainers was a workshop on the dynamics of multilateral conference diplomacy and a highly creative and interactive refresher course on training techniques. The participants came up with many original ideas on how to enrich their individual trainings with regard to the latest content and methodology. The focus on active participation and empowerment of participants made it immediately possible to adapt the lessons learned and receive valuable feedback by our experienced moderators.
Well, it's a great experience. It's always wonderful to be with professional diplomats. They already have high levels in this training of trainers. I'm glad that in this training we can give them some more techniques and tools, how to be even better presenters and how to convey the message even more effectively.
The training methods included open discussions, case studies, analysis of simulations and exercises, and presentations. The overall aim of the course was to assist in the establishment of additional training modules on conference diplomacy and multilateral negotiation conducted by the experienced trainers at both diplomatic academies. This includes the capacity to transform knowledge and understanding into material, tools, and exercises tailored to the learning needs and policy objectives of both countries. On the 5th of October 2010, UNITAR held its first UNITAR Interns and Collaborators Day conference at UNAIDS. Mr. Carlos Lopez, the Executive Director, and Mr. Marcel Boissel, the former UNITAR Executive Director, attended this whole day event and brought their knowledge and advice to the young collaborators of UNITAR. The day was organized by UNITAR HR section with the objective to thank interns, trainees, and collaborators for their hard work and tremendous contribution to UNITAR's development. The day was greatly appreciated by interns, trainees, and collaborators, as well as the managers. It not only helped interns, trainees, and collaborators to enrich their knowledge of the UN and UNITAR activities, but it also provided them with an exceptional opportunity to have deeper exchange with managers and the top level of UNITAR. This is the October edition of UNITAR News.